Hi, I'm Alice.
And I'm Greg.
We're two Angelinos living in Ciudad de Mexico, and we want to show you a little bit about how we get around the city.
Do you need a car to live in Mexico City? Mexico City is one of the biggest, most densely populated cities in the Americas. It's a bustling megalopolis, and as of 2020, almost 22 million people lived in Greater Mexico City, making it the largest metropolitan area in North America. That means it's a bigger apple than New York City, and like New York, the population relies heavily on public transportation for everyday commuting. As former Angelinos, we can tell you that Ciudad de Mexico traffic is like LA traffic on steroids.
Aside from the sheer number of vehicles on the road, there's a difference in driving styles. Traffic lights in Mexico City seem to provide suggestions that a driver may choose to accept or reject. Pedestrians take the same approach. Vendors move in and out of the rows of stopped cars at traffic lights. They hawk their wares while jugglers, dancers, and acrobats run in front of the stopped cars to entertain commuters in exchange for tips.
Few roads have lane markers, and the absence of clearly delineated lanes means that a street intended for 2 lanes sometimes turns into 3 or more. Aside from cars, there are motorcycle and scooter delivery drivers and cyclists, all sharing the road with cars, buses, and trucks. Driving in this city is not for the faint-hearted. Who needs the stress?
Instead, we opt to buy one of these little cards. Our reloadable electronic transport cards are worth their weight in gold. We mostly use them on the Metro, Metrobus, and Trolebus, but you can also use them on the tram, RTD, and EcoBici. We haven't used EcoBicis to get around yet, but as soon as we do, we'll give you all the details.
Today, we most want to talk to you about the options that we found useful: Trolebus, Metro, and Metrobus. Ubers and taxis are a little more expensive, but still very affordable. The main problem with Ubers and taxis is that at certain times in certain areas, traffic makes these options less desirable. An Uber stuck in traffic may take 20 minutes or more to pick you up, or they may cancel outright. Whereas the Metrobus, Metro, and Trolebus all have designated lanes or tracks, making their schedules much more dependable.
The Trolebus. It's electric, so it's a zero-emissions ride. At 4 pesos a ride, it's a bargain. Our favorite is Line 1, which traverses the city north to south and back again. Even during peak hours, Trolleys arrive every 5 to 7 minutes. Trolebuses are made up of double cars, so they have twice the capacity of a single city bus. They have special seats for seniors, handicapped people, and pregnant women.
The Metrobus. Metrobuses are made up of 3 connected cars, so it's a triple-sized bus, 6 pesos a ride. There's a special car just for women at all hours, every day, at the front. The pink seats are meant to remind you. Crowding during rush hour can mean you'll be hanging onto a handrail instead of sitting during your journey.
The Metro. These trains are part of an extensive network of crisscrossing lines, which means most places are accessible by Metro. Rides are 5 pesos with no extra charge for transfers onto other lines. During peak hours, there is a special women and children section at the front of the train. Guards are posted on the platform to ensure these rules are followed. The trains can get very crowded during rush hour, so be mindful of your belongings and be prepared to be in very close proximity to your fellow commuters.
We can and do go anywhere we like on public transportation, but every now and then we do take an Uber or a cab, like when we've been to the supermarket and we have lots of stuff to carry, or when it's late at night and we're too lazy to wait for a bus, or when it's raining hard and we didn't pack an umbrella. Other factors to consider are gas prices, parking availability, and import taxes for foreign cars. For us, the easiest decision was not to bring our car with us when we moved here.
There are some good reasons why you may want to have a car here. If you want to drive through the countryside and visit less popular destinations, then a car might make more sense for you. If that's the case, keep in mind that there are also excellent first-class bus lines that provide inexpensive travel opportunities, as well as discount airlines. These services are very useful, but you won't get that sense of wandering off the beaten path that you can have when you venture out on your own. You also probably won't get lost.
For day-to-day commuting, we recommend public transportation. You don't need a car here.
It's just a matter of deciding whether you want one. We hope you've enjoyed our transportation episode. If you have any questions or comments for us, please leave them down below and we'll do our best to answer them. Also, if you've enjoyed the content of this video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe. We'll see you next week.